Hey everyone, a few of you have requested this, and I know some of you just are naturally curious, and some of you really don't know much about the holidays that I celebrate, so I thought I would take this opportunity to share with you my Hanukkah traditions. So, in the spirit, I'm trying to film in front of, I hope this is coming up on camera, this is our electric, one of several electric menorahs we have, and they really do look like candles flickering. They're very pretty. This is the area where I have all of the ones that the kids have made, not all of them, but some of the ones that kids have made over the years. There's stuff all over the house, and if you want to see more about how I decorate for the holidays, I will put the link to the how I did my dining room in the description box. So let's get started with the questions. As always, I've not prepared myself at all, so I'm looking at these questions for the first time. And this was, I'm reading the questions from Pixie Tuwoo. Tanya has a second vlog channel, and these are from her video, her questions. So, question number 1, which holiday do you celebrate? I celebrate Hanukkah. My whole family celebrates Hanukkah, which is, rookie. It's a Jewish holiday, and it always falls somewhere around, in the winter, somewhere around Christmas time. This year happens to overlap right over. So, hang on. Anyway, sorry about that. So, I think the dogs are just discombobulated that I'm not filming in my usual spot. So we celebrate Hanukkah at the MsGoldgirl household. Number 2, what are you doing for the holidays this year? Well, as many of you know, we're traveling this year. It's a little unfortunate that we will be gone the entire Hanukkah 8 days. So we celebrated early at my house this year. We actually celebrated last night. We sort of did our version of Hanukkah a little early. What's your favorite holiday drink? There isn't really a drink associated with Hanukkah, but there are wintertime drinks, and my all-time favorite winter drink is, I think it's a Paula Deen recipe actually, and I'm going to find the recipe and either type it out and put it right in the description box or put a link to it. You make it in your coffee maker, and it's basically half cranberry juice. You put it in where you would normally put the water. It's half cranberry juice, almost half and half. Maybe it's more cranberry to apple cider. I can't remember the exact ratio, but it's part cranberry juice, part apple cider. And then in the where you put in the basket where you put the coffee grounds, you put, I think, cinnamon sticks, nutmeg, maybe some cloves, and then you brew it through the coffee maker, and it tastes divine, and it smells so wonderful, and your whole house smells of cranberries and apples and spices, and of course you can put a little spike a little adult beverage in there and make it extra yummy. Candy cane or gingerbread men? I like them both, but I'm not a huge fan of mint, so I'm gonna go with gingerbread men. Although if I had to choose, I would say neither. Frosted sugar cookies. While I may not celebrate Christmas, love the Christmas cookies. Be happy to take some off your hands. No, I'm kidding. But I love Christmas cookie exchanges, and I love my particular favorites, any iced sugar cookie. Favorite holiday Christmas song? You know, it's funny. I love Christmas carols, and I go Christmas caroling almost every year with friends. Even growing up, we did. But I love, I think, either Walking in a Winter Wonderland or Let It Snow, because I guess those are in a key that I can actually sing along the best too. I can't really sing at all, but those I mangle the least. Weirdest gift I've ever received? Well, my husband got me golf clubs a couple years ago. That's kind of weird, seeing as how I hate golf and haven't even taken the plastic off the golf clubs. But the weirdest, I usually don't get weird gifts because I pretty much make it known what I want. But I would say the weirdest gift was and I wish I could dig out the pictures. I'm sure my mother has them somewhere, but when we were either still dating or engaged, my future mother-in-law at the time gave me a cardigan for Hanukkah, a cardigan sweater, and it was a ivory cable knit chunky thing with giant felt birds all over it. It was so hideous. my mom and I took a picture of it before I returned it. I think she got it at Marshall Fields, but yeah. Okay, have I ever made a snowman? Oh yes, I grew up in Chicago. I am an expert snowman maker. I haven't done one in a really long time. Haven't seen snow in a really long time, not complaining. But oh yes, definitely grew up making snowmen every winter, all the time, until I moved to Texas. I would say I probably made a snowman even when I was grown up. What is your favorite winter fragrance? Well, if it's for perfume, like to wear on my body, you know, it's a new favorite, but I would have to say that Hermes Amber Narguilé is very, it smells like hot buttered rum and caramel apples kind of, so it's very Christmassy scent. But before that, I would have to say, and it's another French word I'm going to butcher, it's by Cartier, Cartier de Mus. And it's very earthy and warm and sensual and kind of reminds me of Christmas time or winter time. And if you're talking about home fragrance, I am partial to the apple cinnamon smell myself. I love cinnamon. Love it in my coffee. I like smelling it. What is at the top of your list for Hanukkah? Well, I didn't really make a list. In our family, and I think it's probably the tradition in a lot of Jewish families, the grown-ups don't get presents. We give presents to our children and the generation down, but we rarely give each other Hanukkah presents. Although my husband and I try to do something, but it's never a surprise, usually. Not never, but it's very rarely a surprise. I pretty much tell him this is what I want, and he tells me this is what I want, and there goes the romance. But my husband did surprise me this year with what I am looking at you on right now, which is I didn't even ask for it. I just mentioned in passing that one of these days it would be nice to get a real video camera instead of the Nikon Coolpix that I've been using all this time, because I wanted to be able to, and I'm looking over there, it has the view screen where you can flip it and see yourself filming and it'll zoom. And anyway, he just showed up after work this week and said, I got you something, and here it is. So that was unexpected, and I know you're gonna ask me what it is. It's a Sony, I can't see the name of it. I'll put that in the description box too, but it's a Sony something. It's lovely. I'm still figuring out exactly how to work it. What is most important to you about the holidays? You know, I want to back up to question number 3, which is what's your favorite holiday drink? I want to add what's my favorite holiday food, because that is not in there. And for us, the traditional Hanukkah food are potato pancakes, which we call latkes, and they are we did our little Hanukkah celebration last night. We gave the boys their presents last night, and so they could have them for the trip, and they and then I made our traditional Hanukkah dinner, which is potato pancakes served with applesauce or sour cream or both. I prefer applesauce. And I'm gonna put, instead of the recipe, no, I'm gonna give you 2 recipes this time. I'm gonna give you my cheat sheet, kind of my recipe for potato pancakes, which I cheat horribly, because traditionally you're supposed to grate the potatoes on a, I'm sorry, Bosley is climbing onto the kitchen table. Hey, really? You grate the potatoes, and then you gotta squeeze all the moisture out, and then you grate the onion, and you squeeze the moisture out of that, and then you add eggs and all. The grating of the potatoes is a nightmare, and I never could get it right. They're either too soggy or they're too dry. And I found this recipe, and I can't even remember who told me about it, but it is genius. Instead of, and even if you don't celebrate Hanukkah, I think a lot of people like potato pancakes, so you need to try this. We actually had a child over last night. His dad's a Protestant minister, and his parents stopped by for some latkes, and they are hooked. So there you go, spreading goodwill. But you go to the refrigerated section of your grocery store, and you get the pre-shredded potatoes for hash browns. So easy. And yesterday I got the Southwestern style, so they had shredded jalapenos, shredded onion, diced red and green bell peppers. It's a little zesty, and you just it's so easy, so you don't have to waste time. I didn't even have to do onions because it was all in there. I just added flour and 4 eggs, and I didn't have to do salt and pepper either because it's all in the Southwestern style shredded potatoes, and just mixed it all up in a big bowl and filled a skillet with enough oil to coat the bottom of the pan, and you take a 1/4 cup, I should have filmed this, but quarter cup size measuring scoop and just plop them down. About 4 to 5 minutes on each side, about medium-high heat. You're good to go. It is so, so easy. So that's backing up to number 3, drink and food. Number 10, what is most important to you about the holidays? Well, I mean, it's cliche, but it's cliche for a reason because it's true. It's all about the family. It's, you know, having an excuse to sit around the table with your family and just spending time together and watching the joy on your kids' faces when they open their presents and eating good food. And for us, for me, I feel like continuing traditions that I had with my own family growing up and watching that continue on with the next generation. No matter what holiday you celebrate or what religion you are or not, it's all about the traditions, I think, that are important to all of us. So that's the fun part of our holiday, my holiday, and most important to me. And I just want to show you my Hanukkah shirt. Let me just set down my little list of notes here, the questions. So this looks like a Christmas shirt. See, it says peace on earth, and there's little birds. I assume these are doves or something flying around. But if you look, it's a Hanukkah menorah. So it's kind of my sneaky way of getting Hanukkah in without throwing it in their face. So anyway, I'm sure I only hit the tip of the iceberg about Hanukkah stuff. I'm betting there's going to be some questions. So feel free to ask. And I hope that you and your family have a wonderful holiday season, whatever holiday it is that you are celebrating. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Diwali's already over, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy New Year, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.